Dead Space 2 Review, the show where I collect the funniest user reviews I can find from around the internet so we can make fun of them together. The best game ever guide on 13 up, iffy, 12 up, off, under 12 equals, what do you think? This is the weirdest guide I've ever seen. Let's continue. Overall, very violent and atmospheric, but awesome fun. Coming from an average American teen who knows what he's talking about. Sources, I play this 6 to 9 hours every day. That does not sound like an average American teen to me. This game bussin'. Got it when it was on sale. Best decision I've made in my life. I don't recommend because it is EA, but this game was good. But it's EA. Very casual and relaxing game. I play it right before I go to sleep. This is like the Dark Souls of third-person shooters. Okay, now I know all I need to know about it. Next. Not playing that. Saw a dead baby explode in both your arms. 10 out of 10. Sounds like a good time. Dead Spacito 2. Moral of the story, don't be a space engineer. Don't tell me what to do. If I could be a space engineer, I would be. Not staying on this stupid planet with you guys. Family fun for everyone. This game has everything. Love, madness, delirium, claustrophobia, faith, horror, amnesia, betrayal, sacrifice, action, etc. This game will get you in its hand and sometimes will shake you, sometimes will caress you, but mostly will squeeze you to death. And you will see your blood all over the place. Take a few clean underwear with you and put the headphones on. 9 out of 10. It was a very visceral review. I'm impressed. Goku could have stopped this. In the sequel to Dead Space, Isaac Clarke goes to a haunted house shooting gallery and generally has a good time. This is so violent. I don't like it. I still have it. Heap of F words too. Recommended. Stick around. I'm full of bad reviews. Me too. Like Dead Space, but 2. Yeah, okay, really cool. Looking back, this fucking review is crap. Still recommended though. You can kill malnourished kids. 10 out of 10. Meh. Recommended. So much gore, I think I might just vomit. This game was born to be M. There is gore, blood, and language almost every second. This is a very gory game. It might mentally scar you for life. Joke's on you. I'm already mentally scarred for life. From the beginning as a player, you were in danger. The constant feeling of restless is on the entire game. Always watching the steps, pointing the gun, terrifying. And the final and main reason of all is that my mom hated it. What reason? Are these your reasons you like the game or not? I don't get it. Not as good as Dead Space 2. I agree. Extreme violence, not for anyone under 18. This title contains sexy stuff. I feel like that's not the main concern with this game. I guess you could say this game is out of this world. Overly attached girlfriend, the game. Listen. Some people would love to have an overly attached girlfriend. Some people would love to have any girlfriend. Still plays and feels like a new modern game. Can't praise this sequel enough. This is funny because I looked it up and this was released in 2011, which is 10 years ago, but where video games are, 2011 is still a modern game. Reporting Steam, this is an Origin game. I actually agree. I bought Fallen Order on Steam, not realizing that they were just gonna force me to download the Origin player and play it there anyway. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have spent my money on it. I liked shooting the limbs. I didn't like not shooting the limbs. The space died again? Yes, otherwise how would there be a sequel? They lied. Space is not dead. What the frick? Worst walking simulator ever. There are monsters everywhere. Exactly, I just came here to walk around in space. Unable to connect EA servers. Unable to connect EA servers. Unable to connect EA servers. Very gore and fun. Good for mature teens or 12-year-olds. I think 12-year-old is the minimum age, as long as the 12-year-old is very mature. I mean very mature. If your 12-year-old can handle the violence and the startling scares, it should be okay. There's not a whole ton of profanity. I think a better age would be 13 to 14 and up. But a mature 12-year-old, like my own, can handle it. He has all 3 games, and he is fine. If you're qualifying your statement by saying that the 12-year-old must be extremely mature, then you obviously do not think that this is age 12 plus. Because what you're saying is that an average 12-year-old could not handle it. Not a good game for wheelchair users. Dead Space is set in the future. A future with spaceships, mechs, laser guns, cloning, etc. So why are levels full of wheelchairs from the 1950s? It's like the future people decided that all disabled people must be punished and forced to have crappy wheelchairs. I'm reading the review. This is not me saying this, I'm reading this. No, you cannot have a mech suit or a new legs. You must use this 1950s wheelchair. This spoiled what would be a great game. Now I cannot feel sorry for these people. You're so right. If these people are like practicing eugenics or punishing disabled people, I don't feel bad for them. I'm not gonna save you. I give the reviews for Dead Space 2 a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed that comment about the wheelchairs, and that really did make me think that in the future, of course most people wouldn't be using wheelchairs, like if they're disabled or whatever. But I had to drop it from a 10 out of 10 because it's made by EA. That's just default. Sorry, guys. Very casual and relax. Okay, we did it. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Hee hee.